Hey guys, here's what we're doing today. Today is actually July the 11th, and actually, look, it's actually raining out. The first time it rains. Well, actually, it rained a little bit yesterday, but I think it rained a little bit last night. But anyhow, as you can tell, we're in the wood shop. And I figured, why don't I put some woodworking videos on my channel, even though it's not really a woodworking channel, but why not? Something different. So anyhow, I built a cupboard, which I need to put more hinges on. I only have one. I only have 2 hinges here, and anyhow, here's what I did. So this cabinet here, you guys can see how the 2 hinges are. It's gonna be like this. This is a little bit wider than that one. That one's a little bit shorter, but it's gonna look the exact same thing with these magnetic latches. The only thing I'm gonna put in here is the drill bits for that. That's what's gonna go in that one, is all the drill bits, like maybe this set, whatever set's back there. This one here I built basically for staying, but you can tell drill bits ended up in here because, yeah, there's the bag for the sander. All that crap ended up in here. WD-40, which I don't care. It's basically the bottom down here is chemical. These, and I'll tell you right now, baby oil and mineral oil somewhere work good for making cutting boards. If you guys want to make cutting boards, that's the best. I think I had a cutting board up here. I don't know where I put it though. But anyhow, that cabinet's gonna go right here, right where I cleared the wall out. Should at least get a little bit of light in over here. So anyhow, I'm gonna put it over here. See, right here's the pocket hole jig, and I'll show you what that does. And here's like all the drill bits and stuff I need up here. Like all these all need to be put in somewhere. Instead of having everything thrown here on the shelf, it looks like a cluttered ass mess. So now, here's what, I didn't put it back in the cupboard. This is the, as you can tell, it's the bottom. The back side is what's going to go against the wall, and I pocket hole jig these. What that tool over here does, right there, makes pocket holes like this. You can pick, I think there's 3 different settings on there. I'll get it out here in a second, but I pocket hole jigged, actually I don't know if you'll be able to tell or not, but I pocket hole jigged the back side of them. And then right here along the side I pocket hole jigged. That's how these are held up too. I pocket hole jigged these through. You can tell, and then I pocket hole jigged them up into them. As you can tell, I'm pushing on it, and that cabinet ain't going anywhere, so. Okay, yeah, well. So anyhow, this miter saw stand, if you guys want to know how to make one, comment, because it's actually a really good one. You can actually move it. I had to move it. You know, kind of hard to move it whenever the vacuum's hooked up to it, but as you can tell, I put it on casters, and this thing is actually really heavy, considering there's 2 drums full of scrap wood. Oh, and hey, speaking of, if you guys have an old shop vac that you don't want, or if it blew up or something, keep the drum. These drums actually come in handy. They work good for storing wood, and they work for garbage cans and all kind of other shit too. But I don't know what else. But yeah, this one here's the same way. Oh, it's pocket hole jigged in too. I put 4 on this one because it's holding a little more weight. It's holding the sander, and this is actually a lot better cupboard than what that one is, and this one here is actually a lot heavier. As you can tell, I separated it and put all the sandpaper down here. I even labeled it 220, 150, 120, 220 grit. You know, these are coming really scarce right now. I have that one for sanding with, so. That's what that's the reason why I built them. I like these magnetic latches. You can buy these at Walmart, Woolies, Lowe's, Tractor Supply. I don't know if Tractor Supply has them. I'm pretty sure they do. Damn, cupboard shut. I have like 20,000 of them I just found this morning, wherever I laid them though. Now I lose them. Go figure. Oh, never mind. I set them up here. Yeah, these little things. These work good for that. Yeah, I have a bunch of magnetic catches. That's what they're called. But I think there's one in here too. I'm probably gonna keep this one out. But this is what they look like. They just have this little piece here that latches on and has like 20,000 screws with it. But I'll leave that. So, yeah, make it in. But, this is how you... The only thing I did do is I think I measured these. I don't remember what the measurements were. I just took these and ripped these down on the table saw. These are the boards that I didn't cut. I just cut the bottom end so that way it would make the cupboard, so... The same with the shelf. I cut everything down. These are all just cut-offs that I used to frame this inside. These two are cut-offs. These three, there's 3 of these here. Here's what the other side of the cupboard looks like. It'll look a lot better once it's on the wall, so... I think that's all. Because I'm just going to put all these Forstner bits, these drill bits, these drill bits, these ones, and maybe whatever ones are in that cupboard I'll put in, but as you can tell, it's nicely raining out, so... Well, we need it, I don't care. So, anyhow, as always, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.